Hi, I'm Jeff from Sussex Installations. Look at this. What the actual is going on in this country, in the UK. The level of destruction with people hacking apart doors on vans, making a big mess, breaking into vans. Look at the state of this. This damage is just huge. This is a large size shield on the side load door of a van, and they've hacked a massive hole all the way around this large size side load door. They've attacked the deadlock on the van, twin deadlocks on this van, attacked the deadlock here, snapped the barrel out of it, and attacked a lower position deadlock here as well, going at it. Please do give us a like on this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can stay up to date with the latest in van security as things change. I mean, it's really got you, make you wonder, what is the state of our country where this stuff is happening? How can tradesmen sleep at night when this type of thing is happening to vans up and down the country? What country do we actually live in where this is like acceptable? This is happening. Like, did the police even bother coming? Did they just write out a crime reference number like and give it across the phone? Like, or what the actual is going on? So this is a big mess. We have a large size shield, but that already is the size of a large size shield. This damage is like cut out all the way around the outside of that shield. It's attacking this deadlock in the lower position, which is away down here on the door. And there's damage all the way up here on the deadlock in the higher position. So it's a real big mess. But so I've been saying for a while now, like basically Sussex Installations has become, well, as much a van repair business as we are a van security business, because the amount of damage and the amount of holes that are being made in vans by thieves. And we're trying to give our customers and tradesmen of the UK like cost-effective repair solutions so they can get their van back on the road, get back in business without having to fork out for like £2,000 for a new door. So this is pushing it a little bit. The only sort of good thing about it, I mean, if there is a good thing about it, is that the damage to the rest of the van is actually like, it's not like all bent up, all the seat posts and that. The bodywork of the van is still okay. The damage is really limited to the actual door, although the damage is huge. So we are going to see, like, can we push it a bit further? Can we keep going, get a van repaired when the damage is this much, when this is the scale of the damage? We want to help, we want to do something. We've put in some time already yesterday developing an extra large size shield to go on the side load door here. And what we're going to do is we're going to carry on that development now and see, can we get this van repaired and back on the road? When we made our large size shield for this van, we thought that was outrageously big. But I think the lengths of what we got to go to now is, people have been joking about, oh, you have to change the whole door soon, like put a shield across the whole door, but it seems like we're heading that way. It is pretty ridiculous, but we are actually seeing more and more damage that's like going up into this swage line up the top of the van here, like huge levels of destruction. So let's see, can we do this? Can we get this van back on the road, get this guy back in business, get him back to work? This was absolutely wrecked this morning. Let's see what it looks like now with our shield. Danny, are we ready?
Yes.
Are we ready for the reveal? You guys ready for the reveal? I don't know what a shield of this size is going to look like. Here, we got the deadlock repair, and we have our 003. Okay, keep going, Danny. Whoa. Like, I mean, I don't know what to say. That's huge. So a lot went into this today and this week in terms of developing this extra large shield. I mean, we're pretty gobsmacked, really. We thought that when we developed our large size, we thought that that was absolutely mega and that was huge. That was like the biggest shield we've seen. But now it's been dwarfed by this, basically. Yeah, if the van was left with us for a week, we probably could color match this in our spray facility. But during today, it's mega, like, it's been so much work just getting the van, getting the shield developed and getting it here and getting it done. It's just not possible, you know. And then you got like wet, freshly painted shields, like pressing your thumbprints in, that's going to make a mess of it. So that's just not possible. And if I cue a stupid comment, I thought it looked better before. Yeah, sure, mate. Drive around with a massive hole in the side of your van and don't have the shield on it. Like, if that's what pleases you, go ahead. It's not a brand new door, but it is a solution. This van is back on the road. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance that this is a product that's actually available to buy from our website or from our eBay store or our Amazon store. If you're in a situation like this customer where you've got the side load door which is absolutely wrecked and such a big lot of damage to it, then this might be a solution to get you on the road, so get in touch with us. I hope you found this video interesting. Please do give us a like on this video and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can stay up to date with the latest in van security as things change. If you're thinking about buying one of these from us and fitting it yourself, stay tuned and we're just going to fit this one now and you'll get a bit of an idea of what's involved in fitting it. Ridiculous. And like all our products, they come with full step-by-step fitting guide, making it as easy as possible for either you to fit or for your mechanic to fit or your local van security specialist to fit for you. Please do give us a like, please do subscribe to our channel, that way we can keep you up to date with the latest in van security as things change. Hope you found that interesting. If you want, stick around, we'll show you a bit more about the behind the scenes, about the development process that we went to while developing this shield. Stay tuned. So look, this is the size of our standard size shield for the side load door. This is our large size shield, which is what is actually on this van already. Now, what we're actually looking at to get this van back on the road and save that door, getting pretty ridiculous really, isn't it? Look at the state of this. Well, I say the state of this, looking a lot better than what it was earlier. We have a function latch. We've switched out the latch from another van, so it's got a new latch in it. We're about to put our internal shield in it. We're going to put on this extra large external shield. It's like 4 o'clock on a Friday. It's supposed to be like Christmas stuff due tonight. We're like up against it. You know, we put in work 2 days this week already. We put in work, although it wasn't 2 full days work on it ahead of time. We've got the tooling made for the jig, so we can attach the weld studs to the shield, which we're going to use to bolt it up with, because like while we're doing our development ones, it's all well and good just us making holes in the shield, but we're not going to be nutting and bolting this. The actual main shield is just coming together here. Been dialing it in through many different versions, and I've just got the one here for the van, got the bends bent in it as we need it. So I'm just about to pass this off and get someone to stud that for me, and I'm going to get on the CAD software on the computer, make the gasket, then we're going to get the gasket machine up and running. So I probably don't really have a lot of time to spend here talking to the camera. I'm sure you guys are busy watching, so I should get to the point really. An important thing actually cup of tea. It's getting cold on the side. I better not let that go to waste. Charlotte won't be happy with me if I do. And I think I owe it to myself to have a bit of a go on the brew. They're going to try and do it without me, look. Don't know if it's a good idea or not, but while they're doing that, see if there's any biscuits left. How we do? The biscuits are out there, are they? But I'm not sure that's a safe place for them. Must be. I think you've got quite an appetite with them biscuits, haven't you? I saw when I cracked them open earlier, you were straight in there like three or four times. Like, yeah, biscuits, mate. She asked for me a chewing gum. I said, well, actually, a cup of tea will go nicely. Eat some more of them biscuits, and that would seems like a far better idea to me. So I think we're ready. Well, I think we're ready. We're kind of ready. Stuff is still in progress. The production shield is just still in progress as well. We're going to start going ahead, getting the screw holes, because we're kind of up against it for time here. We would normally use our gasket as our template for making the holes, but I don't know if it's going to be ready. And we're about to do this right now, but we actually do have our test bar, which is made out of metal, our test sort of shield, which will give us a great, which will give us a really good hole alignment position anyway. So we can use that, Danny, can't we? Yep. Treat ourselves, be nice. Make it easier, even easier. Doesn't normally look like that, does it? It looks like there's a window on the side of that van.
A big window.
Yeah. The other.
The other pair.
How many arms are you going to need for a job like this, Danny?
At least 4.
Got the gasket on the go here on the CNC machine. This should be ready in a minute or two. Khan's looking after this. Sounds like Danny's attaching the studs to the shield. Either that, or he's shooting someone. Let's go and find out what's going on. So because of this damage on this one, I don't know if you saw it earlier on, where they'd attacked the low position deadlock that was on here. There was damage which was sort of going all the way down just below this line. So this extra large shield of ours, top. So this extra large shield of ours is going to be like that line will be flush along the bottom there. But just for this one-off customer, because we know there was a bit of damage just a few millimeters lower than that line, what we did do was I made the jig and the tooling basically that it could accept a little bit of a extra like overhang on that corner, and then I did actually put an overhang on this one, so it's just going down a little bit lower to cover up that bit of damage. Okay, end of the day, 5:30, just now waiting for the customer to pick the van up. We've just finished work on it. We're working flat out all day. We put in some time ahead during this week. We put in probably 6 or 8 hours already before he came with our development door. We've never done a shield this big before. I don't know how it's going to look. Yeah, and sure, if you was to leave the van for like a week, we probably could paint it as well, but trying to get this development done during one day is absolutely mega. So like the painting it, waiting for the paint to go off and then it not getting wrecked with your fingers as you try and put the shield on, not really an option on a like on the day repair like we're doing with this one. I hope you found this interesting. Please do give us a like. Please do subscribe to our channel. That way we can keep you up to date with the latest in-van security as things change. And I guess the last thing to say is thanks for watching.